can hear the demons call when they do what they do. And now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you.
Hey guys, welcome to the Oracle of Lilith. Today I'm doing a pick a card all about what is their karma for hurting you. This is a subscriber requested video and I was really happy to do it. So if this is your first time to my channel, hi, hello, how are you? It's so good to have you. I hope you will consider subscribing to my channel and becoming a member of my tribe. If you're a returning subscriber, hey, what's up? How are you? It's always good to connect with your energy and I truly appreciate you guys being here. Now I will be pulling as I go and I will be getting letters and charms today. Now also keep in mind this is a general reading. It's a general session, so just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. I do offer personal and private readings and sessions. I now have a website with a menu page where all my readings and sessions are listed so you can see what I'm currently offering. Now before you is 4 selections with 4 crystals. I'm going to go through those with you so you can see them close up. So the first group is going to be the Justice card. That crystal is Adventurine. The second group is the High Priestess. And that crystal is Hematite. Or stone, I should say, is Hematite. The third group is the Hierophant. And that crystal is Sunstone. The fourth group is the Devil. That crystal is going to be Black Obsidian. I will insert a little video with some music so you guys can kind of chill out and see which group you're drawn to. If you're drawn to more than one group, there's probably more than one message here for you. And with that said, I'll see you beautiful magical creatures on the other side. Bye guys.
I love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything. And when I feel like this, I'm immortal. 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 Don't be scared. Just open up. Don't be scared. Crack. And if you get in my way, you gonna feel the wrath. Gotta say it to my face while he's looking back. Mirror breaks after math. When I hate, I attack. And when I feel like this, I'm immortal. And when I feel like this, I'm immortal. And when I feel like this, I'm immortal. 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 Don't be scared. Just open up. Don't be scared.
Hey Group 1, all of you that were drawn to the Adventurine crystal or the Justice card, this is going to be your reading all about what, I'm going to put this here, what is their karma for hurting you? All right, so keep in mind this is a general reading, it's a general session, so take what resonates and leave the rest behind. I do offer personal and private readings and sessions. All that information with a link to my website is down in the description box below. All right, so let's get into it and find out what is their karma for hurting you. Well, there's justice coming their way. Now, I'm going to say this won't resonate for all of you, but if there is some kind of legal matter pending, it is not going to go in their favor, okay? I just want to put that out there. Let's see what comes out in the cards. We're going to start off with the October Oracle. Tell me about Group 1. What is their karma for hurting Group 1? What is their karma for hurting Group 1? Filling the top card here, we have peace and an end to disagreements. This is your energy. I think you get peace. I think you've gotten to move on. The release of this person, this situation, I feel it's been painful, but as you've healed, I feel like you have found that the absence of this person has brought you a level of peace and not as much drama. I feel like this person may have been a drama queen, a drama king, a drama royalty, if you will. We have elevation, ascension, advancement, major soul growth. This is you. This is all you. This is the good karma. It's almost like you got good karma when they left. You know, it's almost like this relationship was a block to your good karma. As if maybe you're a Libra with this Justice card. Maybe you're an air sign Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Maybe you were people-pleasing in this relationship. Maybe you weren't. Some Libras do, some Libras don't. But I feel like the release of this, no matter how painful it was, and it may be hard to admit to a degree that the loss of this person, this situation, has brought you peace. And it has changed you. You could never go back in that situation because they don't know the you've become today, okay? You're a different person. You've had some major soul growth because of the release of this person. What is their karma for hurting you? Lies, deceit, blocked throat chakra. Yeah, so they're having trouble communicating. They're having trouble telling the truth. That's probably what this justice is about. They've been lying. And they're finding that they've been lied to. This may involve a third party here that has been deceiving them as well. This may involve you and what happened with you guys' situation. And the justice may be that the truth comes out. Let's pull some more cards here. Tell me about this lies and deceit. We have safety, home, security. For some of you, this involves like a breakup. There's a relationship breaking up, a home life. Their sense of safety and security is disrupted because of the revealing of truth or the revealing of their lies. It may be a situation where you appeared to be the bad guy. Maybe because you put up boundaries. You know, boundaries are very important. Boundaries are how we grow. When we start, you know, empowering ourselves and saying we are worth putting up good, healthy boundaries and letting people know this is acceptable. This is no longer acceptable. I can't live this way, or I can't do this anymore. And then the other person, you know, gets exposed. Their manipulations rise to the surface and we can't deny it anymore. And many times that leads to a situation where we have to let things end, let people go no contact, at least for a while or forever. It just depends. People break up, relationships dull, you know. And I feel like there's been some major betrayal here, major lies, major deceit. And I feel like it was revealed to you that their motivations were not as pure as what you thought they were. And it was heartbreaking. And I feel like, you know, for your own safety and security, you had to let this person or this situation go. And what they're going to find is, because I feel anxiety here. I feel like this shook you. Like this shook your safety. This shook your security. You didn't feel okay. And you may have gone through a long process of trying to get to a place where you feel okay. You still may have moments where you don't feel okay. And what you need to know is that shock and awe that you felt is coming to them in a major way with this Justice card. Okay, this bad karma is being served in loads, okay, in a way they can't deny. We have retreat, RIP, relax. Okay, there is a relationship, a situation that is not going to end well. It's not going to end well. If this is a third-party situation, a romantic relationship where someone was cheating, that relationship built on lies and deception is not going to make it. It's going to end. If this is another kind of weird family situation, they're going to find themselves in some kind of trouble. Financial, could be legal. I'm getting for some of them, they may get caught like stealing something. That's going to be for a few of you. And I'm getting like shoplifting, something like that. I don't feel like it's going to be like major, but it's enough to shock the system, to rock the Casbah. If you're an 80s child, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, let's get some channel messages here. Okay, we have Pisces. They may be a Pisces. You may be a Pisces. There may be a Pisces involved. Okay, tell me more about this karma. We have gossip. Okay, they definitely talk about you a lot. If you're wondering if you're still on their mind, you are. You definitely are. They may be Aquarius or you may be Aquarius. Lots of water here. Lots of water. Okay, tell me more. We have ex-partner. For some of you guys, this is an ex. If it's not a partner, then this is a close family person that feels like partner. Jealous. Okay, I feel like some of you guys are like moving on. Okay, you're moving on. Even though this was painful, this is a loss, you took the loss, and you're kind of like, you know what, I'll take it and just venture forth on my way in the world. Lesson learned. And I think it has to do with the fact that you have been through so much shit. You just have. You've been through so much, and it's just like, you know what? If this person is going to lie to me and deceive me, I mean, what's next? Right? I can handle just about anything at this point. But I feel like their house of cards is falling. Okay, that's what I'm getting. I'm seeing a house of cards, and I don't know if I've ever gotten that impression before. But I feel like their house of cards is falling, and my throat chakra is really having like a hard time right now. I feel like it's trying to close up. They may be having a really hard time now with communication. Their communication with their partner may be blocked a little bit. Wow. Hang on. I had to cough that out, you guys. I feel like there are words that they want to say to you. I feel like they want closure. They want to come back and, this person may try to return, especially if they're having trouble at home. Some of them, because of their lies and deceit, they may be having trouble paying their bills, and that might bring them back. You guys, warning, warning, warning. I'm hearing warning, Will Robinson, warning, Will Robinson, from that show, whatever that show is. I can't remember what it was. If you do, remind me. We have the 4 of Wands here. This is about their home and security. Like, they may not be able to pay their rent. They may be getting kicked out and evicted for some of them. We have the 8 of Wands in reverse. They just cannot get any positive energy flow. Okay, I feel like their money may be, wow, that throat chakra is a real issue. The money is just not flowing. The energy is just not flowing. It's like the lies and deceit. If they lied on a application for a job, it's going to be found out. Okay. If they lied on a rental application, it's going to be found out. Okay. Anything that they have lied about or deceived about, they're going to be found out, and it's going to affect their safety and security. Just like your safety and security was threatened. In fact, rocked. I'm getting like you were kind of in a state of shock. Like what to do. It's almost like, I feel like someone who's just like, when something traumatic happens and you're just numb. I feel that. I feel like you were just left numb, and you started like probably boxing their stuff up, that kind of thing. If you live together, just trying to kind of like make order out of the chaos that exploded. It's like a bomb went off in your life and you just kind of try to start making order while your mind was just like in a storm. And that's kind of what we're talking about here. I feel like they have moved on to wherever. They've made order by means of lies and deceit, misleading people, and manipulation. And there has been a ticking time bomb in their life. And it is about to explode. It's about to go off. We have the 9 of Swords. Yes, they're going to be up worrying, if they're not already, worrying about what they're going to do, where they're going to get the money to pay the rent, where are they going to get a job now, what are they going to do, and they're going to start thinking what a sweet deal they had before, right? And I wonder if they'll help me. I wonder if, if I can get some money from them. I wonder what I can do. Do not let these people come back to you, okay? Do not let them come back to you. We have Judgment here. Yeah, this is karma. Look at that bomb. There's the bomb going off. Boom! That bomb is going to go off in their life. I'm telling you. And we have the 8 of Cups. It's in reverse. I'm going to take it in reverse. I'm feeling like that this is something they cannot escape. They are going to have to deal with their own bullshit. They're going to have to deal with the mess they created. And it's not going to be pretty. This is not going to be an easy fix. They are going to have to deal with the consequences of their actions. And I feel like this is a person that has a hard time with that. That's why they split. That's why when this bomb went off, because I feel like the bomb in your life went off and they kind of just ran away. They were not available for conversations. They were not available for clarity. And that's why it was such a shock. It's like, boom, bitch, bye. And you were just left to deal with all the shit they left behind, right? Well, they think that they're secure, they're safe, all is well, happy life. And that time bomb has been ticking and it's about to go off. And they may have been worried about something. They may not be able to sleep well at night because energetically they feel something, but they're in denial of it. And it's that time bomb ticking and boom, it's about to go off. And when it does, they are going to be wondering, I wonder if I can call them. I wonder if I can reach out to them. No, bitch, you can't. That door is closed. Leave that door slammed shut. These people, whoever this is, do not let them disturb your peace because they need these consequences of their actions to grow the fuck up. Okay? Point blank, period. Don't you dare help these people because they have not changed. It will be another game of manipulation, okay? And if there are children involved, you can help the kids in the way you can if you feel so guided to, but I'm telling you, that is a slippery slope. And sometimes it's in the children's best interest to let the parents, if this involves a parent, a co-parent, whatever, to let them grow the fuck up, okay? So I say stay away. Stay where you are. Keep your peace and let the universe work this shit out. That's what's happening, okay? And I know it's hard, especially if, this is relatives and things like that and your children or whatever. But, you do what you do for your own, okay? And you allow the universe to do and work its magic because it will. All right, let's get your letters and your charms. Okay, group 1, these are your letters and your charms. Now, these could be your initials, their initials, a word, something meaningful, a screen name. Just take what resonates here. We have PAYLM SAWGAOZRHV JCIBE QTKEB ZUFLTXD. All right, now you didn't get a whole lot of charms, but you got spiders here. Now, I do think this energy, if you have an online presence, they might be creeping around it, watching you online, okay? Especially when the bomb goes off in their life, okay? And they're thinking about coming back. They're checking to see any weak spots you have, what they perceive as weak. Okay, we have the seahorse here, another water sign. They may be a water sign, you may be a water sign, okay? Do not allow these ghosts from the the past to drag you back into their bullshit, okay? And I have the star, the purple star here. Stay in your energy, okay? Stay in your power, all right? Connect with your ancestors, connect with your guides, stay balanced. Keep your peace. Do not allow this energy to come back to you, all right? I feel like there is a lot of stuff going to happen with this group, this karma, okay? And it isn't going to be pleasant for them. And I often tell people, karma isn't punitive. It is a course correction. And the universe comes in and the universe tries to kind of get you on that path, get you where the universe feels like, is a good place for you to be. And sometimes it can take a while. We can be stubborn humans. We have free will as well. But there are lessons that we often need to learn. And I feel like this group needs to learn how to not abuse people, not manipulate people, not use people. And that's a tough lesson to learn, right? And it can be really painful. So I think you're doing a great job. I think you have some really great karma coming to you. And I think you should just keep on your journey as you are. All right. And rest assured that their karma is going to be served in abundance. All right. Okay, group 1, that's what I got for you. I hope this resonated. If it did or it didn't, please leave me a comment in the comment section down below. I would love to hear from you guys. If you want to see more videos like this one, give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you beautiful magical creatures next time. Bye, guys. Hey, group 2, all of you that were drawn to the Hematite crystal or the High Priestess, this is going to be your reading all about what is their karma for hurting you. I guess this is more of a stone. Hematite is kind of a magnetic stone. Yeah, and there's usually 2. I have another one, but I just used one for the reading. So let's get into it and find out what is their karma for hurting you. Keep in mind, this is a general reading. It's a general session, so just take what resonates here and leave the rest behind. I will be getting, oh, those came out. You know what? I'm going to shuffle some more. I'll be getting some letters and charms at the end of the reading, so stay tuned for that. All right, tell me, what is the karma for group 2? What is the karma for them hurting my group 2? What is their karma for hurting group 2? That one wanted to come out. We have a strong bond is coming your way, friendship. Okay, I feel like this is a friend. Okay, this is a friend who hurt you. All right, tell me more about this situation. Emotionally haunted. Ooh, this person's haunted by you. Okay, emotionally haunted. All right, tell me more. We have rise above the situation. And I think that you have kind of, I don't want to say, the word I'm getting is you've kind of snubbed them. And I don't mean that badly. I just mean like, you just moved on. Like, bitch, it's not worth it. I don't need this drama. Like, fuck you. I'm done. I don't need you. I don't need this shit in my life. Like, if you're going to be that kind of friend, I'm done. And I think all of us have had this experience where we invested in someone, we may have started to open up with them and they acted batshit crazy. And I feel like that's what happened here. This person just acted like a lunatic. I think that they have gotten a little obsessed with you, okay? They're haunted by you. If you have an online presence, they're definitely watching your online presence as well. It's too many cards. Give me some more energy here. This may be a Scorpio, a Pisces. I'm also hearing Aquarius. Might be a Taurus. Might be a Leo. Might be a Sag. Let's keep going here. Okay, I'm going to get this card. Whoops. We have family, soul tribe, best friends, brother, sister. Okay, so you may at one time have felt like they were family or soul tribe. They felt like they were soul tribe energy. I think you started to open up to this person. Maybe you were having a bad day. Maybe there was a falling out and they acted crazy. And you were like, you know what? We both can't be crazy at the same time. Like, I need your support right now. I need you to be there for me. Like, if we're going to be best friends, if we're going to be soul tribe, I've been there for you. Bitch, it's your turn to be there for me. And if you can't, oh fucking well, like you won't be the first person I cut off and you won't be the last. And this sounds very hardcore, but I think this high priestess energy has been through some shit and just doesn't have time for like petty stuff. I think this person got petty with the wrong person and they lost. And they're obsessed because they really valued you and they tried to do some kind of old behavior and it didn't go well. It didn't go well. Fresh ideas, new dreams. And this is you. You just moving on, rising above the situation, moving on. And I don't think you're the kind of person where you were like, oh, I'm going to look at their social media, stuff like that. I'm like, I feel like you were like, I don't care. I don't care what they're doing. I don't care what they're saying about me. I don't care how trifling and petty this bitch is. I don't care. I'm moving on. And this person cannot stand it. I think that's part of the karma of them it's almost like they overstepped their bounds. They thought they had more value than what they did. Because I think you make people feel really comfortable. And I think you gave this person a sense of safety with their craziness. And I think that they started an old pattern with you and you were not having it. You were not having it. And you were wise to do that, okay? We have sibling. This may be a sister, but I feel like this is somebody who felt like a soul tribe. Like they felt like they could have been like family, but not of blood, if you know what I'm saying. Like soul tribe energy, like best friend energy, you know? And I feel like it was heartbreaking, but I also feel like you were in such a bad place that you were like, no, absolutely not. I'm not having this trash in my life. I'm not having this complication. I've had enough. And you know what? I feel like I'm seeing like ancestors, angels, guides around me clapping. Like, yes, if that was a test, you got an A+. An extra credit. You did the right thing. Now, this person that you're wondering about, they're haunted. They are so haunted by you. Like they're watching everything you're doing. Sometimes they hate watch you, and sometimes they're like, oh, I wish I could call them. I wish I could talk to them. You know, I miss them. They may even comment on your stuff and under another name, or they may be commenting on your Instagram or whatever. But they wish they could still know you. You know, but they don't have the guts to come forward like as a, you know, a friend, or they don't have the guts to kind of bridge the gap because they know that when you cut somebody off, that's it. There's no more. Because when it comes to cutting people off, you're a pro. You've been doing this for a very long time. Okay, we have block. Yeah, they're blocked. You have them blocked. Because you don't care what they're doing. That drives this person crazy. They are obsessed with you. Like, they're obsessed with the fact that you don't care. You just don't care what they're doing, and they can't stand it. They want you to care so much. Why don't you care? I'm hearing, why don't they care? They may be a Sagittarius. There may be a Sagittarius involved. Why don't you care what I'm doing? Why don't you care about what's going on? I care about what's going on with you. I guess we really didn't have that deep of a connection. No, you did. And this hurt. It hurt that this person knew your story, or at least part of your story. And at that moment where you needed them to be there, they chose this petty bullshit behavior. And that's why you were like, no. I've already had children. I don't need any more if you've had kids. I've already put up with childish behavior. I can't have any more in my life. Because it was that point where you kind of activated a level of like self-empowerment, and you owned a level of who you are. And they can't compete with that. There's nothing that they can say to defend their behavior. They can badmouth you to other people, which they do. They still talk about you. This could have happened 2 years ago. They're still talking about you. Envy. They envy where you are now because they can't do what you're doing. Whatever it is you're doing in your life, whether it be a relationship or a business or whatever, your family life, whatever it is, they can't make that shit happen for whatever reason. It's almost like they have obsessive energy anyway. If this is your friend, you kind of know that they are. And, you know, I'm not trying to like poke at someone's mental illness here. When I say act crazy, I mean like when you're in need and someone comes at you with like their bullshit, when they know damn well that they needed to be there for you instead of throwing mud at you. That's crazy. When you are a friend and a soulmate and a soul tribe person, when you see someone is hurting, you don't put salt on the wound. You try to help them heal. You don't rip it open more, right? That's grounds for dismissal. You know what I'm saying? And you dismiss this person and you're moving on. Fresh ideas, new dreams, new people, That was a misfire. That was a soul family misfire on your part. And that's okay. It's going to happen. We have spell casting. So they may be casting on you. Okay. You may have casted like protective energy, return to sender. I don't think you've cast anything malicious on this person because you don't care that much. That's some funny shit. You don't care that much about this person. You don't care enough to cast because you know this person is weak. These spells, it's like bouncing off you. I'm seeing like a cast iron shell with these little BBs just bouncing off. Like what? Like what? It's a joke. It's a joke. But just be aware that this little petty person whose heart is broken and obsessed with you is maybe casting a little bit on you. And, if you want to, you can, but a return to sender is all they need. And their obsessive energy is going to spin. We have the Three of Swords in reverse. I feel like they're stuck in this Three of Swords. They're not over it. They're stuck in it. They cannot believe that you walked away. I feel this shock. That's why they're haunted. They're just like, I can't believe that you just walked away from me after we spent all this time like talking and investing. I can't believe that you could just be so cold. Like, how could you do this? You get this way from being mistreated. You get this way from having like narcissistic, abusive people in your life. And when you see people repeating patterns in your life, you get the fuck out of there. You cut it off, especially when you're awake and you're healing and you know for a fact that you don't want to repeat those patterns at all anymore with anyone. And you're willing to cut people off. You are someone who are willing to be alone. That is powerful. When you are willing to walk alone and be a lone wolf, instead of repeating patterns, you become invincible, almost invincible. You become so powerful. And this person knows you're growing in your power. They know you're becoming really self-empowered and very confident. And they're so jealous and they want to be a part of this. They want to get their foot in the door, but they don't have the guts. So they cast these weak ass spells on you and they're bouncing off. It's embarrassing. I'm embarrassed for this person. And I'm going to tell you something. You and I both know they don't have really any talent. Okay. They have been, this is someone who would have hung on your coattails. Okay, they would have parasited off your energy. That's why this person had to go. And that's why when you let them go, it was such a firm cutoff. That was your guides, that was your higher self, your ancestors, angels, whatever you work with, saying, yes, this is the moment. Cut that bitch off. They are not for you. Okay, you're learning. They were part of your path on learning the truth of yourself. Okay, we have the devil. They are so attracted to you. And for some of you, like this is sexual attraction. Like they wanted more than just friendship with you. Okay, they wanted to hit that because you're sweet. You're their sweet spot. We have the Queen of Cups here. Yeah, I think you're growing in how attractive you are. And you may be like, Amy, I'm not feeling that. It doesn't matter. This is how this person, it does matter, of course, how you view yourself. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying like that's how this person views you. And their karma is that they're watching you glow up from inside. This is not someone who just like did a makeover. That's easy. That's cheap. That's the easy way to like put on a mask and you look good for everyone, but you still feel like crap inside. No, this is someone who like feels good from the inside out. And when you feel good from the inside out, the exterior glows. Like the exterior shines and you become magnetic. You become like luscious. sexy, sensual, attractive in your own wonder. You cannot be compared to other people because you are riding your own frequency. They will never find another friend or lover like you, because I feel like this person, this friend, they secretly wanted to hit it. Okay. All right, you guys, let's get you some letters and some charms. Group 2, these are going to be your letters and your charms. Now keep in mind it's a general reading, so just take what resonates here. This could be their screen name, their initials, your screen name. Could be a word. Just take what resonates here. I'm going to read off your letters. We have QUDNJ, TZZ, XE, ABEYKWCAOBVO. All right, I'm getting queen, and I think your ancestors, your angels want you to know that you are that bitch. It doesn't matter your gender, okay? Bitch is a general term. Anyone could be a bitch, okay? You are that queen. You are that king. You are royalty, okay? And it's time for you to own who you are, okay? And this relationship, when you ended this, when you let this person go, that was the moment that you really stepped into your power. That's when you really decided to own who you are. And it may not have felt that way. It may, because I feel like you were in a lot of pain and you were really needing someone. And instead of reaching and continuing this relationship out of need, you ended it because you knew you were worth more. That is a power move. Not many people can do that in a state of need. Okay, I congratulate you. That's a power move, okay? This person is a parasite. We have the vampire teeth. They're a parasite, okay? But you know what? Some of them have faith that you guys are going to be friends again. But I think you've cleared out this energy and you have moved on and you don't care. We have the owl here. You're very wise. You've grown in your wisdom and you know who to let in and who not to. You've learned to trust your instincts with people and you're right on, okay? This person, we have the zombie, and they're just like a zombie around you. They're just so drawn to you. It's like a bee to honey, a moth to a flame, and this obsessive energy is their karma for how they treated you. They have some lessons they need to learn, and that obsessive energy, they should be putting it on themselves, but there's things about themselves they don't like. They want to achieve some of the things that you're working on or you've already achieved, but they can't make it happen. They are not working on the big gaping holes within themselves, the voided vortexes within themselves. They are projecting things onto other people, okay? And I feel like they tell people that you're cold, you're unfeeling, you're not who you put out there that you are. But the truth is, no, you put up a boundary and you kept it. You are who you say you are, right? And they couldn't deal with the fact that in that moment, they went from being friend to foe that quickly. That's how quickly things can shift and change, because people will always reveal to you who they truly are in moments of need. And I'll tell you this from my experience. I'll share a little bit of my personal story here. You know, in my moments of true need, when I got deathly ill and I was fighting for my life, 99% of the people in my life turned on me. And I had to let them go, and it was extremely painful. So I'm fighting for my life. I'm being used by people who are supposed to love me, and I'm being abandoned. You know, so it was difficult, but it led me to where I am today. And I had some major power moves where I was like, you know what? I would rather be alone than be with people who are vampires, who parasite off me and use me and manipulate me in moments of illness, moments of weakness, moments where I am in need, you know. And it's turned me into a person where, you know, if I cut somebody off, there's a reason, you know. There's a reason, and that person, I've cut them off because hopefully it will catalyst them for change, because it's going to catalyst me for change. All right. It may not feel good. You know, it may not feel great in the moment, but I know at the end of the day that it's better for both of us, because the relationship isn't good for either one of us. A relationship isn't good if it's only good for one person. I'm going to say it again. A relationship isn't good if it's only good for one person in that relationship. Okay? Keep that in your mind whenever you have these situations, and know that letting someone go, even though you need someone, letting them go and not giving in to the neediness is a power move, because you become your own healer. You become that person that you need. It's a level of self-parenting that a lot of people are never allowed to get to. They never allow themselves to get to because they're so afraid of being alone. When you embrace your journey as the journey of a lone wolf, it changes. Everything changes. Everything shifts. And you become very empowered. It doesn't mean you're not afraid. It means you become fearless. You face your fear. You're still afraid. You just face it. Right? Okay, group 2, that's what I got for you. I hope this resonated. If it did or it didn't, please leave me a comment in the comment section down below. I would love to hear from you guys. I hope you have a most beautiful day. If you'd like to see more readings like this one, give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you beautiful magical creatures next time. Bye, guys. Hey, group 3, all of you that were drawn to the Hierophant or the Sunstone, this is going to be your reading revealing their karma for hurting you. So keep in mind, this is a general reading. It's a general session. So just take what resonates here and leave the rest behind. I do offer personal and private readings and sessions. A link to my website with a menu of all my offerings is down below, along with links to all my social media. All right, so let's get into it. Let's find out their karma for hurting you for group 3. What is their karma for hurting you? First of all, I just want to say, whoever hurt you is brave. Because look how fierce you are. I feel like this is your energy. Or this is a guardian. Your guardian, or this energy that you work with. If you're a witch, this is like this fierce energy that you work with. If not, this is if you're spiritual, this is like a guardian or your energy. I just feel like you're very fierce. Okay. All right. Okay, we're going to get these. Okay, we have Crow, Gifts, Messages, Inspiration. We have Carnival Mask, Fun Times, Feelings Forbidden. We have Sunflower, Spotlight, Happiness, Success. Okay. I feel like this person has tried, well, they did. They made you really unhappy. They got in your way, your pathway of success. This may be at work. It may be personal relationship as well. I feel like for some of you, they might have actually got you fired. This may be a boss who fired you, or a friend who got in a fight with you. I'm getting something about messages here as well. Let me get some more information. I'm going to pull from the October Oracle. Tell me more. I'm also getting, with the sunflower here, I'm getting like fire sign energy. You may be a fire sign. You may be a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. I'm feeling fierce energy. You're very fierce. I also feel with the crow, you're very connected. Hecate may be this fierce energy that I'm feeling. You may be guarded by an underwater, not underwater. Why do I feel underwater? Oh, because Cthulhu. An underworld goddess. Or you may be a water sign. You may be a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Lots of Scorpio, though, here. I'm just feeling like someone got in your way and they fucked you over. And you may have lost your job. This may have been someone who complained about something. There's something about a message here. I don't know. Let's get into it. Let's get some more energy. We have spy. Someone is keeping tabs on you. Okay. Someone was spying on you. Okay. We have evil, cleanse, negative forces are at work. Okay. Yeah, I feel like there was some gossip here, building tension, okay, fighting, all right, vanity, okay. This feels like someone was spying, they were gossiping about you. This could be at work. They're causing problems for you at work, okay? Maybe not have gotten you fired, but are trying to get you fired. And there's some really negative karma coming on them. If you have casted any, if you're connected to Hecate or you're a witch or something like that, and I'm just feeling a general witchy kind of vibe, let's pull from this deck here. This is kind of a witchy deck. I haven't pulled this for anyone else, but I'm feeling it for you guys. Tell me about the karma for group 3, for hurting group 3. What is their karma? Okay, we have sacred sites. This is hard to read, this deck here. Intensification. Okay, yeah. Things are about to pop off in a bad way for this person. Things are 44. That's a master number. It's a new master number, but it's a master number. There is a dark gateway opening up for this person. It is bad. It is really, really bad. I feel like they're going to become kind of haunted by their bullshit. Some of the things they've said in the past are going to come back to haunt them. Okay, and the eyes they have on you are now going to be on them. Okay, the words that have come out of their mouth, the gossip they've said about you is going to come back to haunt them. Okay, and I feel like it's getting personal. All right. So I feel like this is going to trickle over into their personal life. There's going to be a major blow that may be professional if this is at work. If this is personal, it's going to be personal. But I feel like if this is at work, it's something that's going to hurt them at work, that's going to trickle over. If they are having any kind of inappropriate relationship at work, their person's going to find out. I also feel like there may be some paranormal things that happen. Okay, maybe some paranormal things. I'm going to take this bottom one. Okay, we have magical tools, magnification, intensification, magnification. Everything's getting bigger. Everything's getting more bold. We have self-reliance. That's you. Like when people get mean, when people get nasty, you get down and you get dirty and you do your thing, which is like the craft. A lot of you guys are witches or magical, or you work your magic in whatever you do. Like you take care of self. You know how to take care of business with people. You know, you can read people really well. You're empathic or you're magical or you have psychic abilities and you know how to get things popping, and you have. And this karma, I keep getting pulled to evil here, and there are people watching this person, and I feel like there's also spirits watching this person. Okay, and they're gonna have a hard time. I feel like they're just gonna keep running into walls, and it's not gonna be pretty. It's not gonna be pretty at all. I feel like what they were wishing on you is about to come back on them. Okay, and it's gonna be extremely destructive. And for some of you, they're going to know exactly who it is, because it's almost like if you cast it on this person, it's almost like you left a signature. Let's pull from this deck. It's almost like you left a signature. Like they're going to start seeing crows or ravens or black dogs or keys. And I feel like some of them are going to have a lot of like weird happenings, like paranormal happenings that they can't explain. They're going to struggle to explain how it happens, and they're going to lose sleep. They're going to start not being able to sleep at night. And it's not that they're conscious, they're feeling guilty. It's because of the stuff happening all of a sudden, and they're going to try to write it off. Also, if they have any kind of drinking issues, it's going to pop off. Like they're going to come in hungover. Their appearance is going to start feeling less professional if this is at work. If this is personal, they're going to start partying a lot. We have red hair. You may have red hair. They may have red hair. It may be natural. It may be artificial. We have F person. This person is going to be messed over by an F person, or they're going to find out the person they're with is an F person, or they're going to be used by somebody at work in this way. And it's really going to mess them up mentally. It's going to mess up their heart. It's going to mess up their work. We have fake. Their fakeness is going to be revealed. They're playing with other people's business is going to be revealed, because Sunstone is it's about strength. You're very strong. I'm not sure why they chose to poke the bull. You may be a Taurus, but they did. And they fucked with the wrong one. They really did. They took your kindness as weakness. This is jealousy. Witchy. There you are. Witchy vibe. Liar. They're lying about you. They have been this whole time. For some reason, they are so triggered by you. And I feel like they mistook, and I feel like maybe you dress a certain way, or maybe there's stuff on your desk if this is a work thing. If this is personal, like a personal relationship where somebody knows you, this could be online, this could be in person, and like maybe you present in like a gothy way, witchy way, or different way, rebellious way, whatever. They're really jealous of you. They're watching you. They have bad intentions, and they're gonna pop off. Maybe you guys have had words or whatever. They're very jealous of you. And they lie about you. They lie about things you say. They think you're weak. And they mistook your kindness as weakness. Often what's the word I'm looking for? Underestimated. You are often underestimated. I am too, honey. I am too. I am too. I often am. They see a sheep and I'm a wolf, for sure. I am not one you want to fuck with, and I don't think you are either. So the karma coming to this person is, I'm feeling scared. Not me personally, but I feel this energy of like, they're going to be scared, and they're not going to be sure where it's coming from until they know. And they're going to know. And it might be just one look you give them, and they're going to be like, oh, shit. Yeah, all that witchy shit that I used to think was so funny, all that stuff that I thought was whatever. Yeah, it's real, isn't it? Yeah, it's real, bitch. It's real. It's absolutely real. Let's get some more energy for you. Okay, tell me more about group 3. We have the 7 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, you know what I'm feeling with that? I'm feeling like just utter panic. Panic, just like, I don't know what to do. If you hex this person, they are going to feel so much panic and energy drain and overwhelm all at the same time. Stagnation, and also like overexcitability. It's like every level of heightened and lowered emotion at the same time. Like, you're good. This is a primo working here. Like, you put your heart and soul into this because no one messes with you, right? So the karma of this is bad. This is like total confusion. This is like, how did everything go so badly all at the same time? And I feel fear. I feel like if this person lives alone, they're going to start to be afraid of being alone. If they have animals, their animals are going to start to notice like weird stuff around the house. You may have sent a spirit or something to scare them. Sometimes these kind of people need to be humbled by fear. They need to be humbled. They need to know that, hey, you know what? That shit that you thought was funny, that shit that you think is not real, honey, it's real. And not only is real, but I'm a professional witchy person. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're playing with somebody who knows what they're doing. So don't fuck with me, right? We have the King of Cups here. And the thing about this King of Cups is, look how the head is partially underwater. It's like, I feel this energy of like, I want to hide. I don't want this person to see me anymore. Like, they're going to want to be invisible to you. They're going to want to run away. They're going to want to hide. This person, if they don't get fired, they're going to want to move jobs. This person may find another job. If this is personal, like in your personal life, I feel like this person is, you're just going to see that they kind of vanish. You don't see them anymore. They're going to kind of run away. They're going to disappear. It's like they're going to fade into the backdrop. They're going to become an NPC. They already are. Not important. They're not an important player in your game. And they're going to see how unimportant they are. Okay? And that's their karma. They become less and less important. It's almost like the colors in their life go gray. There's no more color in their life. And it's because the universe, through this karma, is trying to make them aware that the world doesn't spin on its axis for them. You have to be a good person. You know, you being a good person is required for you to reap rewards. And yeah, some people do get ahead by being a horrible person, but there is karmic stuff that happens to those kind of people. Okay? And the problem with this person is that they picked the wrong one to kind of drain energy from, to use for their betterment. You are not the one. Okay, if they want to pick someone else, that's between them and someone else, but it is not on you. And so now they have to learn better. They have to learn to treat people better. They have to learn that you cannot treat people like shit and expect the universe to treat you like a queen. And it's a tough lesson. So they're going to fade into the background. There's humility being taught to this person. They have a sense of being overly important. And they're going to be used. They're a user. I feel like they might have tried to use you. And it's just you're not the one. Okay, I'm going to get this card here. And we have the Three of Cups in reverse. Okay, so there is that personal relationships no longer being happy. They may find themselves to be miserable, depressed. They're not sleeping well at night, I don't feel like. I feel like they're having bad dreams. I'm seeing the Nine of Swords. So they're not really pleasant. Sorry, they're not really present in their relationships. So it's almost like they're just so unhappy. And they're going to try to find a way to fix that. You are no longer going to be their focus. Like, they're not going to be able to focus on this hating of you and trying to fuck you over because their whole life is fucked over. And they're not enjoying their friends. Their friends aren't enjoying being around them. Their lies and betrayal are going to be revealed. And they're going to start looking for ways to fix their life. And I feel like for some of them, it'll be a different job. It'll be a move. Some of them will try a makeover that won't go well. It won't go well. All right. I feel, okay, this is just kind of something petty, but some of them will cut bangs and the bangs won't go well. You know how when you get depressed, I don't do this anymore, but, back in the day, you cut bangs when you're not feeling good about yourself. Just a word of advice. When you aren't feeling good, don't cut your bangs then. Wait a month when you feel better, then cut the bangs. Okay, and never cut them as short as you want to. Grow into the cutting them short bangs. Okay, because that way you can always cut them shorter, but it takes a while to grow them out. Okay, just a word of advice. Just a side note there. All right, let's get your letters and your charms. Okay, group 3, these are going to be your letters and your charms. Now keep in mind, this could be your initials, their initials, a word, a screen name. Just take what resonates here and leave the rest behind. Now I'm going to read your letters for you. I have QADSMEYOTFFOALEIBSCXJTTKU. Didn't get a lot of charms, but that's okay. I feel like I have the Rosy Cross here. I feel like this person's going to be praying a lot. I think they're going to be scared late at night. They're going to be praying. I think when everything kind of starts to fall apart and they get really stressed and panicked, and just panicked, stagnating, just all these emotions, I think they're going to start turning to prayer. They may get real religious. Some of them, you may find like they may have like the Bible, they may start wearing crosses and things like that. And some of them may suspect it's you. So just be on the lookout for that. Be aware of that. Have your little laugh to yourself, because this is a nasty person and they're a hypocrite. Okay, this is somebody who, not all of them, but this would be somebody who runs to God when they get in trouble, but otherwise they don't really pay attention to all that other information in that religion, right? So, it's that kind of energy. We have the bull again. The bull's been showing up a lot in my charms, and I'm just feeling like you are very strong. And your appearance, may be a little different, the way you dress. It might not be, but it might. There's something about you that's very different. It may be this witchy vibe. Your spirituality may be different, or you just may be creative or something. But people often underestimate your strength because I feel like you're compassionate, you're giving, you're like a really good person. And often these kind of people, these fake, shallow, petty people, often misjudge these people. They're like the people who think they're alphas, right? They misjudge people like us because we're nice. We treat people with dignity because we know what it's like to not be treated that way. Many of us have been walked on and stepped on and abused. So we try to be good to people in general because, that's the way it should be. We should treat each other with respect and dignity. And I feel like this person thought that you were a weak link and they came after you. And what they found was a titan, okay? This Hierophant. They found a pillar of strength that they did not want to fuck with, and they did. They fucked around and they found out, and this karma is intense, okay? Because you're wise. We have the owl here. You may be a child of Lilith or a Hecate or an underworld goddess. Whenever I get this energy, or God, you may have a lot of ancestors around you. We have the twin flame, this little twin flame, little these are swans. I'm sorry, I'm having trouble retrieving that word. But little side note for you guys, probably don't want to hear it, but you may have a twin flame out there. You may be with your twin flame. That's all I'm going to say about that, because I can hear some of you like, Amy, I don't want to talk about love. Okay, I don't want a love reading. This isn't a love reading. I know. I'm just telling you, okay? All right, so don't get upset. All right, there is an element of illumination with you. I think you're very wise. I think you're very gifted, and I think you're doing great on your journey. I got this today for another group. I think you're doing great on your journey, and people, when they mess with you, they will reap what they sow with you. Absolutely. And you were right to do whatever you did with this person, because they were out to mess you over, and you deserve better. You're a good person, and it is okay for you to use your abilities to defend yourself. Okay, it's okay for you to protect what is yours. All right, it's your divine right. Okay. All right, group 3, that's what I got for you. I hope this resonated. If it did or it didn't, please leave me a comment in the comment section down below. I would love to hear from you guys. If you want to see more readings like this one, give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you beautiful magical creatures next time. Bye, guys. Hey, group 4, all of you that were drawn to the Black Obsidian Crystal or the Devil card, this is going to be your reading all about what is their karma for hurting you. Now, keep in mind, this is a general reading. It's a general session, so just take what resonates here and leave the rest behind. I do offer personal and private readings and sessions. I have a website now with a list of all the readings and sessions I offer. If you want to check it out, there's a link in the description box below. All right, let's get some cards for group 4. What is their karma for hurting group 4? What is their karma for hurting group 4? Okay, we have vanishing, disappearance, ghosted. Ooh. We have communication breakthrough. All right. We have secret admirer, love, connection. Okay. I feel like this may be someone who ghosted you. They just kind of disappeared. And could be online, could be in person. It feels like it's romantic as well. Let's keep going here. We have obscurity, obstacles, clouded judgment. Okay, maybe this is someone you wouldn't normally be interested in, but you kind of took a chance and they just kind of disappeared. All right, let's see what else we have here. We have she's got it all together, needs no one, independent queen. Yeah, I feel like this may have been out of character for you. Let's see here. And we have answered prayer. So yeah, I feel like you felt like this was a good connection. This was a healthy connection. And for some reason, it just didn't go well. And they just kind of stopped talking. And yeah, you're confused by it. I feel confusion here. And there's a lot of sexual attraction. Maybe it was online and maybe you sent them pictures and things and got real intimate, like maybe more quickly than you felt comfortable with or something like that. There's no judgment on this channel, okay? So never fear that, okay? And we have poison, toxic people or situations. Boom. That's their karma. Okay, this is a toxic person. This is a taker. This is a user. This is a manipulator, okay? And that's where they're going. That's where they're headed, okay? They're headed towards meeting their own mirror. Okay, you're too good for this person. Okay, you really are. You deserve so much better. I think you're a very kind soul. I think you're a very loving soul, and you deserve someone who's going to truly love you. Let me tell you something. Okay, listen to me. Let's just take a moment. Okay, when someone asks you for your pictures and they're not really interested in like getting deep with you, they want the pictures so they can kind of like pleasure themselves to your pictures, but they're really not interested in knowing you, generally speaking. Okay. And I know it may hurt to hear that, but that's pretty much the truth. Okay. Rarely is it now. It can be different, but it's rare. It's rare. Okay. And I'm sorry you got it taken advantage of in this way. But this person's, boy, when you use people this way, and I hate to tell you this, but you're not the first one. Okay. This is someone, they may be a collector, like someone who collects photos of people. They're not going to share them with anyone, so don't be worried about that. They just collect them. It's like an ego boost. Okay. Yeah. We have jealousy. All right. We have people plotting. Yes. We have stalker. Yeah, this person, first of all, they are they have someone that they have feelings for. Okay, and they're stalking someone. All right, just so you know, they're stalking somebody. And I feel like this is the wrong person to stalk, because I feel like this person they're stalking has somebody that is an Action Jackson kind of person. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not going to sit back and let this person stalk their person. They may be a writer, but also there may have been messages. This is kind of a validation to me that this is an online situation. But this person they're stalking has a real life person. Okay? Destroy. Okay, and their real life person will fuck them up. Okay, so their stalking is going to catch up with them. Their toxic behavior is going to catch up with them. It's going to be messy. It's going to be awful. Okay, turning them against you. Okay, yeah. And I feel like this person's extremely manipulative. Okay, they lie a whole lot. We have invisible that's on the top of the deck here. I'm going to take it. I feel like that's part of their karma, is like they don't stick out to people anymore. Like, people aren't going to be willing to do the things you have done for this person. Like, their requests are no longer going to be met with a yes. It's going to be met with like, who the fuck are you to ask me to do anything? Like, who are you to ask me to do shit? Right? And honestly, I feel like this person has incel energy. Like, in real life, like one-on-one, they just cannot get laid. I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't laugh. And I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at this mess of a person. Okay? They just really are sort of pathetic. Okay, and they collect photos like people collect baseball cards. Okay, and I know that hurts, because I feel like you thought this was like a secret admirer, a love. I think you felt like you were letting down your guard to somebody who cared, and they really are a toxic person. And this happened to you for you to learn who to trust. It's about you learning to trust yourself and learning who to trust and who not to trust, and that not everyone online has your best intentions at heart. But there is an element of destruction around them. And it is because of all the bullshit they've done. And they have an element of them of stalking, like overstepping boundaries. And there's someone that it's not online. It doesn't feel, they may know them online and know their online presence, but they also know them in real life, and they actively stalk them. But they have someone in their life, could be a partner, it feels like a masculine, could be a dad, could be a brother, could be somebody like that, who isn't going to stand for them to stalk them. And it's going to meet in probably a violent way. We have the Empress here. I'm feeling very protective. This person is very protective of the person they're stalking. Okay, very protective. They're like, no, you're not going to do that with this one. We don't know what you do with other people, but what you do here, this is their karma. You're not going to do that here. You use and abuse people. The reason why you can't get with someone is because you don't respect anyone. You just step all over people's boundaries. You take, and never give. It's like they don't even understand the whole what a stalker is. And it feels like this masculine energy feels like, oh, This person's just doing that because their dad tells them to, or their brother tells them to. They're not really doing it because they want to. They really want to be with me. It's like this person can't believe that this other person doesn't want to be with them. Okay. And that's why they don't really have any emotion for anyone online that they take pictures of, because they're saving themselves. I know this sounds completely off the wall. They're saving themselves for this person who honestly doesn't even know they're alive. Okay. And they may be in a relationship. They may be a mom themselves. And they're like, okay, this won't be for all of you, but this is the delusion of this person. Okay. They may actually think like their kid may be theirs or something like that. Like this person is not all together there. Okay. Now don't let that frighten you. All right, because they're not going to, I think you might be worried about what they're going to do with whatever they have on you, be it just messages or whatever. They're not going to do anything. Okay, they're really not. And if they did, it's illegal. It's illegal, and it's really frowned upon online just in general by people. People don't look at that as a good thing. Okay, so don't worry about that. Okay. Take care of yourself. Take care of your heart. Okay. Because the universe is going to fix this person. They're going to get them on the right path. They're going to get them aligned one way or another. And some people will just never learn. And because of that, they're going to keep meeting. It's almost like we have two masculine energies, and this one masculine energy has some kind of function in their brain where they can't believe that feminine energies just don't want them. They just can't believe that, because feminine energies are born to kind of give to them, do for them. It's all about them. There's this like false ego of like alphaness around this person. It's kind of gross and kind of funny and pathetic all at the same time. Okay. And it takes another man to kind of police this energy and butt heads. And that's what's going to happen. And it will continue to happen. This person may actually end up in jail or on house arrest or in some kind of mental facility because they're not well. They're really not well. But you don't need to worry because they're not really focused on you. As much as that may hurt you, it should relieve you. Okay, you should feel relieved. I don't want to say should, but I encourage you to kind of like allow that energy to kind of enter your consciousness, because I mean, this person, they're troubled. Okay, you wouldn't want this person in your life. You deserve better, and there's better coming for you, because this secret admirer, that came out for a reason. This communication breakthrough, this thing you thought you had with this person who ghosted you and disappeared after they got what they wanted, this is for you. Okay? There is someone else out there. All right? Okay, let's get some more energy. Let's pull on that. Clarify secret admirer and communication breakthrough. Okay, we have justice. Okay, this is good karma. This is good karma. And we have temperance. You guys who watch my videos know when I get the temperance card, I'm always like, I know, divine timing, it's being orchestrated, I know, and we should be grateful for that. But you know what? Just, can it come when I want it to? Can it come when I want it to? It's coming, okay? It's coming in due time. There's some healing that needs to happen, all right, with this independent queen. All right, your heart's a little broken because you were independent, you felt independent, but you let this person in and, you know, it got messy, you got emotional, and there's just some healing that you need to do. And as you're healing, this person will come in, okay? We have the Five of Wands. Yeah, there's some healing there, but we have victory. You will have victory, okay? You will rise above this. Now, the person here, it's going to take a while. This fight is long. This fight is long. There's stubbornness here. They may actually like still live with their mother or their parents or something like that. I feel like they may be like really codependent and just not really able, like the independence that you have, they do not have. What you need to understand is a lot of the things, a lot of the messages and stuff that you got from this person were lies. Okay, they weren't honest about who they were. They weren't. Okay. And because of that, they can't really have real relationships. So they really haven't had any deep relationships. They don't know how to form deep relationships. And I feel like one of the things the universe karma is bringing to them is they're going to have to butt heads with other masculine energies to get real about their attitudes about feminine energies. And it may, there may be fights with this 501s. There may be lots of fighting, lots of conflict, lots of struggle for them. It's not going to be pleasant. They may find themselves kicked out of their home. They may find themselves struggling to find work because their attitude is going to get nastier and nastier before it gets better. Now, I will caution you that if all of a sudden they turn back up, you need to block them if you haven't. Okay, block them. Do not respond to them. Do not talk to them. Leave that relationship dead in the water. Okay, because whatever they told you, whatever was happening with this devil card was a lie. Okay, and you will be better off for not talking to this person because they are spiraling. The spiral is beginning, and honestly, they have such a low opinion of feminine energies that until that is corrected on some level, there really is no need to talk to them because the relationship isn't real. None of it's real. It's all an illusion. I literally see the word illusion being spelled out in front of me. All right. Okay, let's get into your letters and your charms. Okay, group 4, these are your letters and these are your charms. Now keep in mind this is a general reading, so just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. These could be your initials, their initials, a screen name, a platform, a word that's meaningful. Just take what resonates. We have QVTOBMSUDK IZMREACORKYESAGCP. Okay, I see Sagittarius. I see the word yes. I'm seeing the word acorn as well. That could mean something. So just take what resonates there. Okay, I have this coin here. For me, this is like an ancestor coin. It feels it's an indigenous coin, a Native American coin that's connected to a certain place in Illinois that has indigenous roots. And I feel like there is indigenous Native American ancestors gathering around you to help protect you and help you heal from this situation. Okay, so take heart, you are not alone, and reach out to them. Ask them to help you heal. Ask them to guide you to like healing modalities like meditations and things like that. You might listen to like powwow music. I find powwow music to be like empowering and healing, and it gives me a sense of home. I have Native American indigenous connections as well, so I don't talk about it often, but and I just find like it gives me a sense of peace, and I feel like you might need a sense of peace about this situation. You can't go back in time and change things, but you can move forward wiser and more empowered by your decisions that you've made, owning who you are, and yeah, so let's see what else we have here. We have the jack-o'-lantern. You need to protect yourself. You need to be more protective of your energy. Yeah, and we have the chariot here. There's going to be motion for you going forward. I feel like things are going to start to flow for you as you get more and more peace about the situation. And they're going to get their karma, okay? You can't use people and abuse people this way and not have repercussions. Okay, this person just has a lot to learn. Lean into your faith. I have 2 crosses here. It's very important that you lean into your faith. Pray, chant, heal your spirit. Give yourself some grace. Be kind to yourself. Do some self-care. It will really help you move out of this energy. All right? Okay, group 4, that's what I got for you. I hope this resonated. If it did or it didn't, please leave me a comment in the comment section down below. I would love to hear from you guys. I hope you have a most beautiful day, and I'll see you beautiful magical creatures next time. Bye, guys.